Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Papercrafting. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video, we're going to be making a box. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? It's very, very exciting. This year, I want to start doing a year of memories. Okay, so every month I want to do a Memory Dex. So I cut this out using my Cricut. I had the file. I think it was from Barely Art. It's 4 inches by 3 and something or other. I'm not sure. I looked up the standard size of a Memory Dex, and that was the standard size. So it was like 3.37 by 4 or something like that. So it's 4 inches by like 3.37, something like that. If you look it up, I went with the standard size. But I want to do a Memory Dex every month of a memory. So for January's memory, I'll do this in February for January, and I'll the next month I'll do the month priors. Okay, and I want to do that for 2026, but we need somewhere to put it. I don't have a Rolodex. I don't have a box. We're going to make one. I went to go use a cigar box, and yeah, I didn't have one that was the right size. So I just grabbed this Neutrals paper pad that I have to see if we could just find something. I didn't want anything like specific because I'm hoping if I can make it big enough, I can at least put a second year. If I like doing this, a second year in the box. So I'm just trying to find, I think I'm just going to go with this plaid. Let's just go with this plaid and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. So my plan is to move my coffee out of the way. Also, if you can hear it in my voice, I do have some allergy issues. So this is 4. So I'm planning on doing 4.5. I think would be a good size box. That way, if I want to go off the edge of each side, I can. And of course, I'll be able to go off the top. And I think I want to do 2-inch sides. So let me do the math because I'm going to have to cut this paper down. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8.5. So this paper needs to be 8.5, and I'm going to go as long as I possibly can. So I'm going to keep it 12. So let's cut this down to 8.5. Right? I did my math right? You'll see. We'll see, won't we? So 8.5. All right. And then we're going to score at 2-inch. I'm going to turn it and score at 2-inch. And then I'm going to turn this and score at 2-inch. And this and score at 2-inch. Simple box, you guys. Simple. Not going crazy here. And I don't have anything to use to put these. Like, I was hoping I had paper straws or something, and I don't. So we're going to have to figure something out. So all I'm going to do is slice the 2-inch. I cannot see, so let's turn it the other way. We cannot see the lines. I'm going to cut out the score line. We don't want the score line. So we're going to cut the score line out. And we're going to do the same over here. Come on. Also, I was thinking about it because I'm like, what if I don't have anything like that month that's like something like I really want to document? Then I feel like I'm just going to decorate a Memory Dex card that matches the month, is how I feel like I'm going to do it. We shall see, though. We don't know. We don't know how we're doing this. Well, I don't know how I'm doing this. I gotta move my coffee back again. Because I was blocking. Just going to crease the score lines. Now you can go crazy with a box. Like I said, this is just a simple box. As long as you know your measurements, you can make a simple box. Okay, and then we're just going to fold in. See? So I'm going to use glue. All right, and we're gonna make sure we're lined up, and I'm just going to clip. I'm going to do the same over here. Okay. And I think I want to put paper on the inside and the edges all around to give it a little bit more sturdiness. So I'm just going to find another page in here and we will cut everything to size. Just this because it's nice and plain. We just want it to be nice and plain, and then we will cut everything to size. So it's 2 inches by 8 inches. So we're gonna go 2 inch. We have a bunch of 2 inch. So I'm gonna cut 4 2 inches. Actually, I think I only need 2. So we're gonna cut this down to 8. And that's a scrap. Oh, I need 3. Ay. I'm gonna cut this down to 2. Okay, and we're gonna cut it to 4.5 and 4.5. Okay, and then this needs to be 4.5 by 8. So I'm gonna cut it to 8 and then 4.5. I might have to trim these just a tiny bit to get them to fit. We shall see. Okay. Look at that. Fits perfect. So let's glue that in. You might be wondering, how did I get those measurements without measuring? Guys, it was a 2 inch. So because it was 2 inches and I had a 12-inch piece of paper and it was 2 inches, I just took off 4 inches and that got me to 8. And we already knew that this is 4.5 this way because I cut it to be 4.5 that way. Okay, so that's how that got. Yes, I knew it. Because I put this piece of paper, I knew these would have to be trimmed. A smidgen. Just a smidgen, you guys. A smidgen. So I'm literally going to go over 1/8 of an inch. That's it. On all of them. Okay. And then the sides should be dry enough that I can put these on. All right. Yep, just a smidgen, 1/8 of an inch. That was it. And now I'm going to put one of these on the long side. I'm going to put it up and get my hands in there and just get my bone folder here that I never use. I very rarely use it. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Okay, do the same thing. Okay, so we have that. Now I should be able to do flip it upside down and do the same thing. Okay. Look how much sturdier that makes it. Oh, this one is, oh, because of the, why didn't the other one, I must have cut the other one too short in the first place. We got to cut some of that off because of the 2 pieces of paper on the side here. Made the size of the box a tad different. Okay, so keep that in mind. There we go. Now, if only I had, so it'll end up being like this. Okay, so I do need something, and I don't know if I have anything. I might have to roll some paper. So I would need an 8-inch piece of paper. Okay, and I'm going to cut this in half and see if I can roll it. We'll see. We're all in this together, right? So this is what? 1.5. So I'm going to cut it to 3/4. I don't know. I might have should have kept it. Yep, I should have kept it longer. I don't know how to roll paper. Do you know how to roll paper? I don't have anything. I'm trying to think of anything in here that I could use. Let me look. Okay, I looked far and wide and all over the place and I found nothing, but I did find more page flags than I needed for annotating books. I did find that I didn't know I had. So I think what I'm going to do is not worry about it, because I think what my plan is going to be is to, the next time I get to the Dollar Tree, buy some paper straws. And I think that would work very well. But that is my plan. So let me know down below what you think of this project. I'm going to start it. This is January, so I'm going to start it next month. I cannot think. And I think it would be really cool if you did this along with me. You don't have to do Memory Dex. If you don't have a Memory Dex, you could just do a 3¼ by 4 inch, because I did 3.37 or something like that. Like I said, I cut it on my Cricut. So I just entered the amount, the size on my Cricut. But you should join me. a year of memories, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a bunch of years in here is my plan. So then I want to get at least 3 years in here. At least 2 years. If I can get 3, that'll be great. That is my plan for this project, and I can't wait to see what kind of memories I decide to document each month. It should be interesting to see what happens in the month that I need to document that memory. We'll see. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.